Now you die.
Hello there. So when it comes to Nintendo and Illumination, these two are completely different companies, with one developing movies and another one developing video games. Although with Illumination, I did see some Nintendo cameos, like that wave, for example, from Despicable Me 1. As for Nintendo, they want to make a movie that features a red plumber named Mario and a green pistachio Luigi going on adventures together. And that is the 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie. This movie was live action. And you know, I think the live-action version of Mario and that green pistachio Luigi as Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo respectively were not that bad, although at first glance. Daisy in her live-action version was mid. But unless we're talking about Bowser, Yoshi, and the uncanny valley of the Goombas, the better. The 1993 live-action movie wasn't received well though, as this is the only Nintendo movie that received the worst movie out there, and yeah, I have to agree. It really doesn't help when there's an 9/11 scene in there. Yep, that's a thing. Considering that this 1993 movie was a failure, Nintendo has closed the decision that if Mario will ever appear in television and movies in the future. Also, off topic, if this explains Mario, I'm aware about the first movie that came out a long time ago. What the fuck? It's been a long while since the infamous live-action Mario movie. But just like how Nintendo has closed the idea about its future in movies and television media, they take it back and decide to open up an idea to put these Nintendo IPs into the big screen. And maybe kind of TV. So in 2017, the Mario movie is in development with the company Illumination Animation. People were worried, skeptical, or whatever the people think about the movie being developed by the company who brought us these yellow guys as the Minions. But to myself, I was morbidly curious about this movie will play out. 6 years later, for a film being developed, there's some teasers, Nintendo Directs, and even posters in late 2021 and even 2022. Which to myself, I found it somewhat odd that Chris Pratt will be the voice actor of Mario since he's not Italian. But I found it interesting that Jack Black will be the voice actor of Bowser, and even Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, Seth Rogen, and Keegan-Michael Key will be the voice actors of Luigi, Princess Peach, Donkey Kong, and Toad respectively. Later on in October 2022, a trailer for the movie was released. And you know, looking at this 3D animation makes me want to see it. And Chris Pratt as Mario didn't sound as bad as everyone claimed it to be. Although with the wahoo, woohoo, that Mario said in the second trailer that came out shortly after is almost close. Wahoo! Yet, the French version was solid. Clips and TV spots about the Mario movie were being seen publicly, and even the final trailer. I was watching these ones and noticed how amazing this is, including the "Now You Die" scene. It makes me wait for more. Even the commercial that promotes the movie's website was a bit surprising to me and many others. This commercial has the theme song of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, as the 50% of you may know about the show's intro. Yeah, in the movie, the scene can also be appeared at the start of the movie. Even the website that has cool sound effects, the phone call with Mario and Luigi, and its poster really makes this website enjoyable and a bit surreal. With this movie came out in theaters April 5th and I watched it in theaters April 7th with my family, I had some thoughts about the movie, and clearly, I'm not alone. These homies enjoyed the movie as well, so I figured, why not? I would like to review movies if they're good. Unlike some people who are too hard about this movie by saying it's a kids movie or trained Rotten Tomatoes for no reason, or even a culture war anti-SJW stuff saying the movie is woke when it's not, which makes it a bit fucked, so I don't want to go in that direction. My overall thoughts about the movie could be explained, and how this is a movie that I enjoyed since April. After all, this is coming from me who kind of knows about Mario and plays some of his games. Also, one last thing. Luckily, this Twitter user by the name of Casey Guilford has explained animation and cinema in the correct way. And there is a lot that Casey had said, so link in the description if you want to see it by yourself. This one is basically my favorite. Anyways, here's the review of the film. Now, before I review the movie, I just got something else to say. What is this thing doing here? Okay, kind of surreal. I have no idea why this exists, but I can press this button because why not? Huh. Nothing happened. What the hell? That's strange. When I press this thing, it actually goes down. Well, shit.
Where am I?
Mushroom Kingdom? Huh. That's a convenient background twist. So with the Super Mario Bros. Movie, what can I even start? Well, to put it, the animation is great. Hell, even for Illumination standards, I like how they made these characters expressive and I like it. And no, it's not just a movie being animated realistically. It's just a movie that has a smooth and bouncy animation, which is so good. This train scene where Princess Peach is doing her moves makes me smile so much that I enjoyed it. Or Mario was on a Rainbow World while hijinks shit. This scene where Mario trying to beat up Donkey Kong reminds me of Smash. I can't believe Mario has turned into a cat. That's a cool recall to Super Mario 3D World. But about that, and I know some people has heard about it, that DK rap was uncredited. And hell, maybe to this day as the time of recording this. However, it may be possible that it will be credited soon. Or not. Fuck! But anyways, the music. I love this music. The way this music was composed by Brian Taylor and Koji Kondo was outstanding. And who doesn't love this song that has Bowser singing Peaches? The song is alright, unsurprisingly. Although seeing Kamek meet up with Bowser and playing on the piano while having a conversation was charming, and that's why I like this scene. Also, is it just me, or is it Kamek sounds like the chameleon from Tough Puppy? Just point that out there. Now, Kamek was voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson in the movie, and his inspiration of Kamek kind of reminds me of the chameleon. I ain't heard Darren Norris in the movie, so maybe it's just me. But here's the similarities.
Trying to open a new hotel by the beach. I'm craving sandflies.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
But anyways, as a movie, it has no story. It's a movie that has fun action sequences. And with the movie that didn't have a story, I can understand that. You know the two Sonic movies and Pokemon Detective Pikachu, which these two are live action by the way, has a story that the Mario movie didn't have. Sure, this movie didn't have a story, but at the very least, it's cool that we see some action scenes like this, and this, and this. And I could go on, but you get the idea. So yeah, this movie did not have a story. And since I'm repeating myself, I need to stop it. It's a movie that was enjoyable, and I'm not going to judge it as a Mario movie. Alright, it's time to talk about the characters I like in this movie. My boy Mario was cool. I liked when he stopped the Koopas and Goombas and also Bowser as an antagonist. Plus, he meet up with friends along the way. Luigi is also cool too. Despite the movie is barely using him because he was captured by Bowser, and Mario wants to save him, at the very least, Luigi is my favorite character as well. Same goes to Princess Peach. She's totally cool in the movie, and the girl power she has was outstanding. Toad was an upbeat, happy character and I like him. The way he helped Mario was honestly charming. And these two going to Mushroom Kingdom was honestly fun. Can make scenes more cool and help Bowser as well. Now again, I did notice that he sounds like the chameleon from Tough Puppy, but he is again didn't voiced by Darren Norris. And since I'm repeating myself, I need to stop it. Bowser. Oh, Bowser. He's legendary. And even with Jack Black's impressions, it's impressive, not gonna lie. Now, before I get to the last one, here's some honorable mentions. Donkey Kong, Dry Bones, Cranky Kong, and I don't care what people think about him, and Lumberly. Because, oh my god, he's a little dark, but at the same time, cute. But there's one character I generally like in this movie. And sure, he's a minor character in the movie, but I'm going to put it anyways. Koopa General was my favorite character in the movie. He's a Koopa that has a blue shell with wings and a helmet, and he's a cool antagonist. And best of all, he can turn into a blue shell like in Mario Kart games. He's also in a poster as well, so here's luck to ya. I found it interesting that the two people, Aaron Hovov and Michael Jelenic, were the ones who did Teen Titans Go. As some people may know, Teen Titans Go was not that bad, even if it's a reboot that went on for 10 years. But just because it's done by these two people who did Teen Titans Go, that doesn't mean the movie would be the exact same thing. After all, these two have a deep love for Mario and even his franchise. I could even agree with that. And with the Mario movie that has a ton of cameos, including rare characters such as Spike for example, I could see why these two love the franchise because, well, it's Mario and people get to name and adore this character of all of his games, and it's a new animated movie by the guys who did the Minions. Although I can't believe Diddy Kong wasn't there. It's great to see you, pal. So what is my thoughts about the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Honestly, I think the movie is enjoyable. Hell, I could even say, that was an epic experience I have ever watched since April. They really put effort on this movie. And this is also a Mario movie that respects the Mario franchise of games. Although, about the effort part, there's another recent movie that has more effort than the Mario movie, so yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention, in the final movie, Mario's Wahoo is now perfect actually. Marvelous. Okay, so what's my problems with the movie? Well, in the movie, there's some licensed music playing in the background because of course. Yet, the licensed music hasn't overstayed its welcome. What else? The movie didn't credit the DK rap and Luigi is barely in the movie. That's about it. And yeah, I know I brought these two up already, but hey, this is what the studio has for it. But don't worry, Luigi. Next time you will shine on the upcoming Mario movie sequel, if it's rumored to be in development. And speaking of which, oh look, a green tube. That would take me back home. Here's a spoiler. In the end of the movie, Yoshi's egg is breaking, which means it's also possible that Yoshi will ever appear in a second movie. But that's a story for another day. Huh, we're back. And just in time for the end of the end of the video. So to wrap it all up, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was a movie I experienced, and I enjoyed it. The animation is amazing, it looks cool with the movie, the characters are well developed, and even if the movie didn't have a story, I'll still like the movie either way. The movie is making Illumination money, so But again, this movie is pretty much good to my liking. Okay, I can see people take the argument that the Mario movie has the 9/11 scene in the beginning, but at least it's not collapsing like the 1993 movie did. I may not be the only one here, but maybe the movie will have that 2D and 3D thing like that, and I'm about to reveal it. The two Spider-Verse movies have. But hey, it's not a big deal when this one is alright, and not that real. Also, now released Across the Spider-Verse, here's a Mario reference.
Sorry, the only Italian I know is from Mario Kart.
Nice. Okay, that's all I have to say, so end note. The Mario movie is good and I can't wait for its potential sequel when it's rumored to be developed. Hope you enjoy my late speech about the Mario movie. There's a new video next week that's about Miles Morales, so stay tuned. But until then, thanks so much for watching. I'm flying out of here.